Good day, I'm John David Miller with Inspire. Today's topic is creative thinking. Inspire is a program of YesWise Education Service with holistic learning modules, better life consultations and seminars, and the archives of Inspire, Insights, and Aware More at yeswise.com. Please like and or subscribe to my YesWise channel. YesWise programs are supported by ReallyWell.com, flaxfood.com, and waterus.com with natural health information, Northern Edge Superior Organic Flaxseed, other superfoods, herbal products, air and water purifiers, EMF protection, far infrared ray technology, and more at ReallyWell.com and my other websites. Well, creative thinking. Each of us that wants to survive, to be healed of infirmities, and or to grow in awareness must learn to take control of our own thinking and well-being with creative wisdom and self-power. As a society, we have adopted manipulated mass thinking and the treat illness with poisons model propagandized by the pharmaceutical industry, controlled media, and corrupt false authorities and their problem-reaction-solution deceptions. In Plato's well-known example of the cave, captive humans are fixated on scary images portrayed on the wall by their captors in firelight, and afraid to venture from the cave due to their false perception and fear. In another example, Plato likened the soul operating in a human body to a charioteer with two flying horses trying to go in different directions. Today, there are many more than 2 or 3 influences vying for control of mind and body. Many people have adopted ways of thinking that negatively affect themselves, both consciously and unconsciously. What if we could figure out a positive way to say or describe almost anything or situation? For examples, instead of complaining about how cold it is, you could say, "I look forward to it being warmer soon." Instead of saying you don't know, you could say, "That is unknown to me," or "I would like to know." Instead of saying you can't or won't, say, "I've got something else in mind, something else to do," or "I'd like to avoid that," or "I'm going to skip that." Instead of "I forgot," say, "I remembered." We can find a way of liberation from limited perception and experience, expanding our awareness to recognize the holistic reality of source awareness. We can move beyond the dynamic interplay of apparently opposing forces perpetuating duality, thinking, and falsehood. Life originates from creative source reality, manifesting aware energy that is loving and good. This awareness expresses itself as love, beauty, and union, as well as allowing expressions of a darker separative nature. In Buddhism, influences, distractions, and polarities are rejected with the Eastern notion of negation, neti neti, not this, not that, on the path to nirvana, what might be called source reality. This practice is one process for reaching enlightenment, for returning to conscious reunification with source awareness. The examples of the compassion of the Buddha and Yeshua's teachings of forgiveness and love are positive ways of moving beyond limitation to creative awareness and its healing power. To the degree that we consciously recognize and unify with creative reality and pursue our intuitive intention for beneficial action, we engage in aware living. There is a less obvious relationship among many events and dimensions, sometimes revealing signs of this in synchronicities. Is what is called a coincidence really a nexus of creative energy manifestation, a revelation, a miracle, a mystical epiphany? If we expose and turn from the programmed deception of a planned control system, we can reject the recycled doubt, fear, limitation, and poisons that undermine health and well-being, that delay our conscious reunion with creative awareness. Ultimately, we can expand caring for ourselves, others, and humanity as a whole in loving kindness, We heal traumas, illness, and the sense of separation in this process. Your real self is creative awareness, individualized, the inner connection to higher dimensions and source, the loving creative reality of awareness and power. In the wisdom of creative awareness, beyond the doubt and fear of mistake and the challenges of your event stream, you can dedicate yourself to learning, improving, and expressing the creative art, goodness, and well-being of the creative source. I want to thank you for being with me. Have a great day. Please visit yeswise.com for more, and be really well.